Hey guys, it's Molly. Welcome back to my channel. So I know this trend is very much so dead, but I really for some reason wanted to do this video, and the some reason is because for some odd reason these types of videos have been showing up in my recommendations. I'm not quite sure why, but you know, we're here for it. And I was like, you know what? I am in a strong reading like pathway, I guess is what we'll say, and I really think that I could read some of these. Hopefully they're good books. So okay, let me backtrack a little bit. I ordered a mystery box of thriller books. I believe that's what I said. Let me double check. Yes, it's a lot of 20 mystery thriller books from eBay, and it came in this very large box, and I'm just excited to see what books are in here. I really hope they're not a lot of mass market paperbacks. I know that that's probably going to be some of the books, but I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that that's not what they all are. But other than that, I'm super excited, so let's just get into this box because it's been sitting on my table for a day now and I need to open it. Okay, so I'm not going to look, I'm just going to grab a book and show you. Okay, first book I'm grabbing. Alright, it's a mass market. Okay. Oh, it's CJ Box. I've actually heard of this author. It's called Out of Range. Okay, so basically this book is about a guy and one of his good friends and a fellow warden kills himself, and he basically is trying to figure out like why he killed himself, and then he might possibly become, if he's not careful, one of the victims. So, not sure how I feel about this, just because I don't really like investigation type books and like detectives and stuff. He's not really a detective, but I don't know. We'll see. It's not too long. How many pages is this? A little over 400. I don't know, but I have heard of CJ Box. I don't know if he's a good author, but we'll see. I just took a peek in the I just looked at the box and they are all mass market paperbacks. So I love that for me. Alright, the next book is also by CJ Box. It is called The Disappeared. Okay, this is also by that Joe Pickett guy. I wonder if these are a duology or something. Next we have Greg Isles, Blood Memory. Never heard of him. This is a chunker. Holy this book is almost 800 pages. Holy crap. This is about an FBI agent or a forensic expert who, just goes down the wrong hole. I'm honestly not interested in this book at all, so, that's great. Next we have Alan Drury, Cinna, Hastings. This looks like a really old book. It's like the pages are all yellowed. So basically this story is about Anna. Oh, it's Anna Hastings. I thought it said Cinna. Anyway, about this girl who like takes over politics. I hate politics, so I'm not going to be reading this book. And by the way, any of these books that I don't want, I'm going to just bring them to a little free library because why not? Alright, we have another Greg Isles. This is called Natchez Burning. His books be thick, okay? They are chunker. This one's almost 900 pages. So this book, oh, it's blurbed by Jodi Picoult. I don't really read her, but I know some people like her. Oh, and Stephen King. So this follows a man who is accused of murdering a woman, and we are following that story. So, oh, this is some small font. Okay, I think I'll hang on to this. I might get to this someday, maybe. Just because it's blurbed by Stephen King. So, we'll hang on to her. Next, we have Philip R. Craig, A Beautiful Place to Die. This is a smaller one. Okay, this is about a guy who, retires as a cop. And he moves to Martha's Vineyard to, relax or whatever. But then a boat explodes and he decides he's going to start investigating it. I really don't like investigation books, so I'm not going to keep that. Next, we have The Assistant by Bernard Malamud. I really don't know what this is about, so I'm going to hang on to it just because I don't really know what it's about. Next, we have Lori R. King with Child. This is something about another like homicide detective, and there's a homeless boy who goes missing and she's trying to figure out like where he went. I'm not interested in it. Next we have People of the Nightland by W. Michael Geer and Kathleen O'Neill Geer. Yeah. This is just another one I'm not interested in. R. Patrick Gates' Grim Memories. This one seems very interesting. So there's a couple who moved to a new place in beneath the summit of Mount Sugarloaf, and they think that they moved to a very like good location where they can raise their children. But then there is this girl named Eleanor Grimm who has powers, and she's bewitched the parents of Northwood and keeps them spellbound and distracted from her true agenda. I don't know, this one does sound interesting, so I'm gonna keep this. Okay, this one is called The Widening Gyre by Robert B. Parker. And this one actually sounds interesting because it is about the wife of a Senate candidate, and she basically has a problem with sex and drugs, and an X-rated video of her is leaked, and he's trying to like do everything he can to get the video back, but like still work on his campaign. This does kind of sound a little interesting, and it's pretty short, so I think I'm gonna hang on to that. Next we have Waylander by David Gemmell. Okay, I already know I'm not gonna like this book because it's something about wars, and I just don't like reading about wars, so that's not happening. Next I have Suzanne Brockman, Dark of Night. This one I'm not too interested in reading. It's about this guy who stops working for like a black ops missions, and nobody knows that he's alive. They think he's dead, and he's still trying to hide. And then there's this other guy who's trying to keep him secret away and safe, and boring. Alright, next we have Dan Simmons' Ummmm. This is another thick one. Alright, I read the first sentence and I already know I'm not going to keep this because it's about war. And I don't do that. I don't do war books. No thank you. Next we have John Hassler, Grand Opening. Honestly, I have no idea what this book is about, but I don't know. I'm just not going to hang on to it because I don't care. Next we have A Stranger Is Watching by Mary Higgins Clark. I feel like I've heard about this. Yes, now a major motion picture. Okay, maybe I'll hang on to this. I'm going to hang on to this just because it's a movie, and I want to kind of do a video where like I compare books to movies, so that'll be cool. So I'm going to hang on to this. Next I have Douglas Kennedy, The Big Picture. Okay, this book seems very interesting because it follows this guy and finds out his wife is kind of like cheating on him with a photographer, and he wants to be a photographer, so it sounds like he kind of kills him or something because he leaves and he tries to go start like a new life, but you know, things catch up to him and he's found. So actually this sounds pretty interesting, so I'm going to keep this one. Next we have The Brotherhoods by Guy Lawson and William Oldham. It's got a police badge on it, so I think I'm already not going to like this. Yeah. No, I'm not even reading it. It's about detectives. It's a true story of two cops who murdered for the mafia. Next we have The House on the Hill by Judith Kalman. Okay, this sounds interesting. Basically, the cliff notes is there's a serial killer who's on the loose in a small town in Vermont, which I'm not from Vermont. I'm in New York, but Vermont is like 45 minutes away from where I am, so that's interesting. I'm gonna keep that. Alright, the last book is Mamacita by Len Dayton. Okay, this is not Mamacita, it's called Mamista. My bad. And it's about spies and stuff. I'm not interested in that. So out of the 20 books that I got in this mystery box, I'm keeping 9. So little under half, which I don't think is too bad because I only paid 20 bucks for this box. I don't think that's too bad. I do have another mystery box coming. That one is like mystery women's fiction, so I'm excited to see what I get in that one. But let me know if any of these books are something that you've read and you've enjoyed. Let me know if any of the books that I am deciding not to keep are something that you think that I would like or you enjoyed and you think it's worth me picking up. Like I said, I'm going to bring them to little free libraries around my house. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other kind of video suggestions, please comment them down below because I have some in my brain that I want to do, but I'd like to do content that you guys want to watch, so let me know down below. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!